Hey guys, how's it
Hey
going?
guys, welcome back to yet another SBC video. We're going to be taking a look at the Ligue SBC video, and this one's actually kind of hard because Ligue doesn't have really high rated players.
So basically, if you take a look at this, obviously you can download this from
first
your
up, as you can see, we
App
have
Store,
the
Play Store, whatever. But if you take a look at this, obviously
SBC
card,
this
coming
is what
later,
we need
new
a team
LTM
rating
card,
of
Craft
83.
Cup
Minimum
is
5
the
card
most
types. You're going to see that
important thing. Let's
Navas
take a
and
look at
Verratti
this
are
over
used a
on
lot
Life for
throughout
23,
this series, so yeah, get used to that. Alright, so after AC Ajjacio, we've got Angels. This one's a bit easier. We just need 8 Angels players and 11 Liga players to just use the cards that you have the most duplicates of. Okay, so moving on from the Angels SBC, we have the Auxerre SBC. Again, 6 card types, team rating minimum 82. Again, as I said, Verratti, Navas are going to be seeing a lot. We needed to use Marquinhos here as well to get the rating done. So yeah, that's the Auxerre SBC. So after the Auxerre SBC, we've got Clermont Foot, again 10 nations, 82 rating, a bit easier this time around. Verratti, Schmeichel, Sergio Ramos, you don't really need Navas, so yeah, a bit easier. Okay, so after Clermont Foot, we've got Lens, 2 special cards, Openda and Frankowski, and 11 Lens players, one of the more easier ones, and yeah, we're going to go ahead and submit that as well. Alright, so after Lens, we've got Lille, again one of the more easier ones, 8 nations, 11 Lille players. As you can see, this is what you can go for, or just get in the 8 nations, that's what matters, and we go. Moving on from Lille, we have Lorient, and yeah, this one's a bit easier as well, 81 rating, which we have covered quite easily, and yeah, a couple of Lorient players, not too shabby. And after the Lorient SBC, we have got Lyon, which you need 6 card types, so you use Diomande, Cacaret, and Tolisso, and yeah, this is pretty much what we have gone with, the rest of it as you can see, and we are done with that. Moving on from Lyon, we have got Marseille, just the 1 special card, team rating of 79, really easy SBC, a rarity with this Liga. And moving on from Marseille, we have got Monaco, I don't know why I pronounced it that way. Anyways, we've got Monaco, and we need 4 card types, and there you go. We just need the special Marapan card, and we are good to go. After we've completed Monaco, we go ahead with Montpellier, and in Montpellier you again need Verratti and Navas, Sergio Ramos, but the rest of them have to be Montpellier players, and there you go, we move. After Montpellier, we move on to Nantes, FC Nantes, but yeah, pretty straightforward SBC again, finally, and we submit it. On from Nantes SBC, we have Nice, OGC Nice, and we've got 11 Nice players, 9 nations, pretty darn easy again. Yeah, this is one of the more easier ones, and we move on. After the Nice SBC, we have got PSG. Now, I have used Team of the Year Hakimi, but I will show you guys a method without Team of the Year Hakimi. I just have tons of Team of the Year Hakimi duplicates. As you can see, I've got 4 of them. So if you were going without Team of the Year Hakimi, this is the SBC you could go for as well. So yeah, keep that in mind, this SBC. Alright, so after the PSG SBC, we move on to Reims, and we've got just 4 Reims players and 11 Liga players, so pretty easy SBC. We've got Reims players all down the right side, there you go. Next up we have Rennais, Stade Rennais, and again a really easy SBC, 7 nations, 11 Rennais players, and yeah, you could just go ahead and submit it. Moving on from Stade Rennais, we have Stade Brestois, that's how I'm going to pronounce it, Navas, Verratti, Talvi, Del Castillo, and Mooney, pretty much the players that you have to watch out for. The rest of them you just have to fill out with Brestois players and Sergio Ramos and Hakimi, there you go. That's Stade Brestois completed. We move on to Strasbourg, and Strasbourg has 11 Strasbourg players, and yeah, it is one of the more easier ones again, thank God for Strasbourg. Moving on from Strasbourg, we have Toulouse and Troyes. Now, I am a couple of Marquinhos is short, so just assume this one's a Marquinhos. And I mean, obviously it is the concept card of Marquinhos, so you're gonna put in the Marquinhos and submit, or yeah, that's pretty much the only option you have unless you have a Messi, and then you could put in probably Kimpembe and Messi. But yeah, I'd suggest putting in the Marquinhos, and here as well, again, you just need a Marquinhos to complete your SBC, which is pretty cool. So yeah, there you go guys. If you had that Marquinhos, if you guys have those couple of Marquinhoses, you would have been completed with the Liga SBC for 94 rated Coupet.